Hi everyone, this is a video to explain the work that we've been doing on Salon Late Deals for the last 9 months. Salon Late Deals started 3 years ago as a system, an idea for selling last minute appointments, giving you total control over the numbers and the discounts and the dates available. So a great idea that's developed over time. One of the problems that's come from that is with so many new clients joining Salon Guru, we have about 70 clients now, that system has been sitting on 50, 60, 70 websites. So when we want to make changes, we have to update too many sites and check that they all work correctly. So what we really need now going forward for an improved system is a centralized Salon Late Deal system, but where you don't lose any of the ability to place those deals on your own website. We want to continue with that. We don't want only a centralized deals website. We just have to centralize the software and the control. So back in the early days when we first started the redevelopment, one of the first things we identified as a need for yoursalon.co, which is our salon listings website. So that's been finished for quite some time, and we've got ideas for development in the future, but it's a website that lists all of our salon clients. So let's have a look at quickly look at the back end of your salon, or the front end of your salon. So it's a listing site for salons. Let's look at one of our salons. Let's look at Afrotherapy. There are many hundreds of salons here already. There'll be lots more in the future. So all of the salons are listed here with their company information, links to their website, Facebook, Twitter, a map, their services, their opening hours, information, pictures, links to their website in the text. Now most salon listing websites won't allow this. They'll let you register your salon with a free listing, but they don't give you all of this extra. This is great for Google SEO because Google likes directory sites, especially ones with a lot of information like ours, and the ability to have backlinks to your website is really good for your Google rank. So this information here, you can log in at any point and edit any of this. The description, the links to your website, images, and what the new Salon Late Deals system allows us to do is have a tab on here that shows your late deals. So yoursalon.co is a central repository or listing site for all of our salons with information and your late deals, like Wahonda. So a place where people could go to buy salon late deals, hair and beauty. But unlike Wahonda, you can also, and more importantly probably will do, place those deals on your own website. That's where you're going to send clients to buy your deals. But your salon may develop into a place where we can also promote your deals for you. So the back end listing, creation of companies was the important first step. If we go back to the salon list, you'll see that we have the ability here for multiple locations. So there's the first two Bliss, and on the next page is the third. So we have the company and their information, and also the individual salons with their maps and opening hours. They'll have their own deals. So that was the first step, is to create a really good salon listing site that will allow us to define the companies and their locations. So let's now log into the back end of yoursalon.co, and I'll show you a little bit more about what's in the back end. Right, I've just made the screen a little smaller so I can fit everything in. This is the back end I've logged in as Voodoo on yoursalon.co, and you can edit the company information. Here's with the description and the logo and pictures. You can also edit your salons with pictures and more description. So this is where the salon listing is defined in the admin section here. If you're using the Wi-Fi system, Social Salon from us, this is also now where you can come, see your reports, change the way that the Wi-Fi is working, control the way that your in-salon Wi-Fi is working with your clients. So your salon.co is not just the listing site. We've started to add our tools onto your salon.co to give you easy access. So the Wi-Fi Social Salon was the first, Late Deals is now the second. That's what we've been working on so hard. So all of the systems that were on your own website have been rewritten to be better and faster and have more features and to run on your salon.co, but with still the ability to place them on your website. So let's look quickly at the old Salon Late Deals system, if we go to Voodoo, move this box across, go to Active Deals. This is what you're all used to seeing, the Active Deals section on your back end of your websites. So when you want to edit a deal here, you have to click it and it opens another page. And people have said that this looks quite old-fashioned. So on the new your Salon.co deals section, here's where we create, edit and manage your deals. So here's the active deals, and one of the first, we've tabbed them by salon, so your multiple locations are all kept separate with tabs. And if you want to edit a deal, it's inline editing. I've made this screen a little smaller so that it'll work for most people's screens, but it's a wide screen, so you've got plenty of space. And we've added a short title and a long description, so the ability, if you want to go into more information about the deals. Many occasions the title will work, ladies cut and finish, but if it's a more complex, perhaps it's combined treatments, you've got space in the longer description to do that. It's got everything it's always had before, from dates, to dates, display dates. It's got the quantity, the price before and after, all the things you're used to. It's also got the deal terms, and this is another area we've put a lot of work into. There are still terms for each deal, but in many occasions you're not going to need to use them, because you'll only need to put something on the terms for this particular deal if it's a term that does relate to this particular deal. For example, it's maybe a late deal for a colour and it must include a full price cut and finish. But all the other terms, I'm going to show you that we've got a better way of handling those now. We'll come to those in a second. The other addition here is these groups. Groups are ways of grouping deals together that are of a type. So you may have Black Friday deals. In the past we had to use a location to do that. So locations are your physical buildings or possibly departments. So you might have 2 salons and a beauty room upstairs, so you might have 3 locations. But we've now got the ability to put deals into a group, so that you could have Black Friday deals, you could have new client deals, existing client deals. So they're an additional way to be able to group deals together. And that means when we come to display them on your website, we could show on a page just the Black Friday deals, possibly over multiple locations. So your locations are physical, your groups are sets of deals. But it also means when you put deals into the Black Friday group has got its own set of terms, which would be you can only be used on Black Friday. The same possibly with a group called new client deals. You put them into the new client group and that has the terms, these deals are only for new clients. So the terms on the individual deals often will not need to be used, because you'll put them into a group which has got a particular set of terms. There are also terms now in the main company settings. So you could have your main terms for late deals saying must be paid in advance, cannot be used with other offers. So you don't need to repeat that anywhere, because that's in your company terms. And then your group terms would give the next level, new client only. And then the deal terms are only deals that relate to this specific deal that you're offering. So it should make adding terms so much simpler, because most of them will be catered for in the company and then the group. So those are the changes to the back end editing of deals, inline editing, the addition of groups, and a short title and long description, and also grouping them by salon in tabs. All the other things you'd expect to see are here: the expired deals, which you've currently got, the weekly and monthly reports, the ability to export all of your late deal clients for the last 6 months, year, over whatever period you want. So we can do email blasts to your late deal clients. You can set up your deal locations, your physical salons or departments. Here we've added addresses and pictures, so a little bit more information on the locations. The deal groups you can define yourself, so if you want to add a new Black Friday or Mother's Day, whatever group of deals you want to add with their own specific terms, very easy to add here. And the code that we embed onto your website, we will be doing all of this for you, but it's here in the yoursalon.co settings area for late deals. Favourites, we've done some work on this because this was feedback from the salons. We've now tabbed the favourites by the salons that they belong to. So very easy to copy a set of deals into your favourites, save them there, and then every week for a particular salon you can just copy those favourite deals and change the date. So we've added a select all tick button, so you can select all of the favourites for this particular salon, change the display to and from dates, because obviously that varies each week, and click publish. So you could publish 20 late deals for a particular salon every week in probably 10 seconds. So that makes the whole favourites system much easier to use. You may have spotted on the active deals this new icon here to the left hand side. We've got an icon set. When I come to edit, I can choose the icon. We've had Guy create a set of icons that you can attach to any deal. These icons set will grow over time as we have new ideas for what we'd like to include. We've got pink ones for ladies and blue for men. A little bit obvious, but we think this works quite nicely to just add a little bit more graphic finish to the late deals front end that the clients see. So a set of icons, so nails, roots, eyes, hair colour, a set of icons that we can attach to the deals. So let's have a look at what that now looks like on the front end. Just bring the screen down a little bit and let's move through to a test page. Here we go. So this is the new late deals embedded on your own website. So exactly what you see now, but in a different way. This is the existing page for Voodoo, and you can see these are the deals. When you click on them, when you click on the plus button, it just opens another line beneath with the additional information. Whereas the new late deals, it groups them by salon. The colours that we use here are completely definable for each salon, so you can make them branded to suit your own company's colours. And when you click on a deal, it now opens a pop-up rather than a second line with the short description, the long description if you need it, and all the terms. So the terms that come from the deal, the terms that come from the group it belongs to, and your company terms for late deals. And your name, email and phone number as it is now and buy now. So the pop-up is a new addition and we think is a better way of displaying these. So that's the front end, that's what your clients will see when they buy a late deal. So let me just summarize probably the key changes again. All late deals will now be controlled, edited, managed, created on yoursalon.co with an individual login. You'll go there to create and edit your deals. On the front end of your website, your deals will still show the same way, but with some improvements, with icons, with better layouts, with pop-up screens. And the back end creation, we think, is a much better system with inline editing, with terms at different levels for individual deals, for groups and for companies. So what we've got now we think is a better system and a centralized system, and that's really important. Having one central system that we can develop means all the new ideas that are coming along, we've only got one site to develop. So the next stage of this, we've already got a list of the next features we'd like to add. At the moment it sends an email to the client when they claim a deal or buy a deal. The next development, which will be very soon, will be an alternative option to send a text message to clients that buy a deal. We're also looking at the ability to save favourites as sets, so you could have not just your favourites saved by Salon, but also possibly you could perhaps have sets that you vary, so you might have week 1, week 2, week 3 of favourites, so you'll be able to save your favourite deals into sets that you'll be able to reload and publish really quickly. The other suggestion was supersize your deals, which we'll be adding very soon, where if somebody buys a deal, the ability to suggest an addition to that deal that they might want to buy at that time. So it could be perhaps if somebody's buying nails, you might want to suggest that they have a pedicure, or if they're buying a hair colour, that they have an in-salon treatment. So supersize the deal or an addition to that deal at the time of buying. So the plan for Salon Late Deals is to start with some test installations on Monday, Tuesday next week. We've already been testing this with our own sites, but now we'll be doing it with a couple of smaller salons that don't sell a great number of late deals. And then the rest of the week we'll be moving to the larger salons. By the end of May, everybody, we hope, is on the new Salon Late Deal system, where they go to yoursalon.co to log in and create and edit their deals, which are then displayed on their own salon pages. This has been an enormous investment for for Salon Guru over the last 9 months of time, effort, and money to create a better system for our clients. And we've never asked any salon for a contribution to sale for Late Deals. Late Deals has always been a separate tool that we've provided for free to all of our clients. Now that will need to change because other sites like Wahonda are charging 20% of the sales value plus VAT. So 24% of each item you sell on Wahonda, they take from you. We've come up with a much lower cost than that, and I'll be detailing it all in an email I'm going to send in the next couple of days. It will be a transaction cost, so it won't be a monthly fee. If you don't sell any, it won't cost you anything. So there'll be a transaction cost for using Salon Late Deals. This will allow us to keep pushing this forward to become a really great system. I mean, it already is a very good system used by many salons to sell a lot of late deals. We want to make sure that we keep pushing this forward with new features, and also that yoursalon.co becomes a place where people can buy your deals. We still think the primary place should be on your own website, but it would be great if yoursalon.co, like Wahonda, became a Salon Deals website. Now, we also will be passing the payments to you after paying the PayPal costs ourselves. So at the moment you're paying 4% for using PayPal. We'll be taking the payment ourselves and passing it to you immediately. So again, unlike Wahonda, who take 3 weeks to send you the money, you'll get the money instantaneously, minus the transaction cost. So we've been testing the system and it works really well. So I'll be emailing everybody in the next few days, reiterating some of the things I've covered in this video, because I realise it can be quite a lot to take in, highlighting the key features that we've added, explaining the transaction costs and how that will work, and outlining the probable time span for this to install this across all the sites. But we are looking over the next 2 weeks that everybody is using the new system. And then from then onwards we'll be coming back to you to look for ideas for improvements and additions. We want this to be a constantly improving piece of software. So I'll leave it at that for now. I'll email you all in the next few days, and as always we're all here to answer any questions you've got, if there's something that requires perhaps a little bit further explanation. Thank you for listening to me, and I will speak to you again soon.